Get on the train!
Watch down! Right here. Watch down! Right here.
Now that was two angles from the same two people. Not the same two people, but another person. See, now this is why I wanted to discuss this video. This had me livid for a very good reason. There has been an ongoing feud since 2014, ever since Snapchat. I think Snapchat may have been released in 2015. Correct me if I'm wrong. But ever since 2014, there has been a growing hostility towards people with autism. It is nearby ridiculous, and this is not the only place it happens at. It happens almost everywhere, and it's nearby stupidity to the point where it's just like, where is this hatred coming from? Now, this is why I've always stressed up enough that autistic people get it 10 times worse. When I watched this video, I watched it twice. Why? Because I wanted to see if I've seen things. But guess what? There were black people in the background. There were black people in the background, and whoever was that in the video who was screaming the hard R twice, saying N-word alert, N-word alert, N-word alert. That's what I'm talking about right there. I feel like there's a selective or expectation, not expectations, but at least a selective bunch of people that where when it's an autistic person, they just allow people to do it. And note that there were black people around there recording the whole damn thing. Those were black teens. And that the other dude was screaming the hard R all out loud. And it's just like, wow. I'm sitting here not just pissed, but yeah, at the same time baffled that none of those black people came up and said, hey, why are you screaming the N-word for? And punched that guy's lights out. Now, this is an ongoing thing for years now. It has been, shoot, how long for 2014 is? Just know it's been a long time, guys. It has been a very long time. 2014. That should tell you something. Ever since Snapchat got to a rise in fame, for some reason, there were these private freakouts where autistic people were being attacked, assaulted on a daily basis for no goddamn reason. And you know, when your boy Neusxanity, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, but this is not enough to give you a full description. But your boy Neusxanity saw a lot of horrible things happen to autistic people for no reason at all. Like the aggression versus like normal people versus like autistic people is so different. Or maybe disabilities in general, but I don't see Down syndrome getting it that bad. And if they do, it's rare. And it's not recorded all the time. But I see autistic people get it 10 times worse on a daily basis, where it needs to stop. I feel like autistic people need to, there needs to be a law now for hate crime. In fact, hate speech and hate crime as well for autistic people, because this is getting ridiculous. This has been going on for no reason. This video right here was not supposed to go viral. I will say that again. This video right here was not supposed to go viral. This was one of those accidental private freakouts that went viral. So with that being said, guys, that video went viral because some good Samaritan decided to leak it. This wasn't just somehow put on the internet for everyone to see. This was somehow, you know, someone caught the video, clipped it, showed the whole damn thing, and put it on the internet for all to see. Or we could say this is a malicious person trying to send a message to anyone who messes with these groups of hoodlums, for example. So that would make sense. I mean, this is why autistic people, I need to tell you guys something. You guys are going to need to get martial arts in this day of age. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Do not listen to your mom or your dad telling you that everything will go fine if you're positive. When you have people like this, those of you who are high functioning, when you have people like this, it's about that time to get martial arts. No more naive positivity and all that. It's going to happen. Note that he was born in a horrible era. In fact, this is a horrible era for autistic people. The worst of the worst. I got out. I'll tell you this. I got out of the way of all that crap. So I dealt with some of my own bullies, but y'all who are born in the 2000s and up, you're going to go through hell. You are going to go through hell for no reason, no matter how positive you are, no matter how good you are, no matter how happy you are, no matter how much you're a good influence and you're a good person, you're still going to get the same thing over and over again. Guys, I kid you not, this is something that has been going on for years. There needs to be a law that is enforced for autistic people's safety. This is becoming a hate crime thing from all nationalities and all people who are not autistic. Like, this dude was followed on the bus, excuse me, I'll take it back, subway. And on top of that, it's New York. Everyone is an idiot there. Everyone's pretty much stupid. So no one's not going to do anything. Except, a half-assed, yeah, we'll be investigating it very soon. We're going to look into things and hopefully it turns up in the kid's favor. There's so many to the point where it's just like, damn, you gotta say every time. And even I say but like, I don't say it like they do. They just keep going on with it. It's like almost every millisecond of their lives. Like, the police aren't gonna investigate this. They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna think of it as a typical team fight. No. There needs to be a law that's enforced for autistic people's safety. Like, this is just ridiculous. There have been times where I've caught Snapchats, Instagrams, having these 24-hour videos of bullying autistic people. Like, these guys don't even fight back. They just like, please stop, begging you. And then when he fights back, he's the villain. So when he goes back to school, everyone's going to think of it as the villain. And then they're going to make up a lying excuse about him and say that he just had a mental breakdown and started attacking everyone approximately in front of him. Isn't that crazy? Like, people who aren't autistic can make up a selective memory, cut down the actual facts, just squish it up and throw out the beginning to the end, and just only leave the middle and the ending, and just say, he went bat crazy on me. I was just trying to help him. He just started throwing hands at me, and I don't even know what I did wrong. And again, the black people here, none of them did anything. The hard R is being thrown out so loudly, it's not even funny. I've had this issue before. I'll tell you guys that much. I've had this issue before where the hard R would be thrown at me and I would be bullied constantly, attacked, berated to the point where it was just like, damn, is it this necessary? And what would happen every single time, it was a white dude and a Mexican dude, and they would start talking smack, and everyone would laugh it up, everyone would have fun. And then at one point they called me the hard R, and there was these other black dudes who were laughing along with the Asians, the Mexicans, the Asian, damn, I repeated myself, sorry. The Asians, Mexicans, whites, black, you name it, everyone was laughing. That's how effed up it was. And these type of black people are the type of black people that are like, don't ever say the N-word again. But when it was selectively me, the hard R was allowed to be thrown out like crazy. I don't consider it an Uncle Ruckus thing. I consider it a selective privilege of what words can be used on said person that they don't like. So these are these types of blacks that would act like they care for their own fellow blacks, but they just really don't care. And they start allowing the hard R to be thrown out because he's autistic. They feel like they're not going to get in trouble. This is just why, guys. Honestly, this is just why we need the law. We need people to defend these people, because they don't do anything for you to do it. And if you're going to say they do things and attack me, and I gotten provoked by an autistic person before, and they make me upset, and I was just chilling. No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the truth. You made up a scenario in your brain where you believe you were attacked by an autistic person, but really, in reality, you look back on that memory and it was you who was doing all that. All that imaginary thing in your head, you were doing all that. It was never the autistic dude. He was just chilling, minding his own business. You just came up and had to talk smack, and, you know, probably because you had a bad day. You were mad, you were upset. Probably your parents took your phone, so, you know, you wanted to blame it on someone else. And yeah, I will be honest. It does happen to be, unfortunately, shoot. It does happen to be, unfortunately, Hispanic kids. But your boy Neusxanity, hate to say this, is not that surprised. I have no hatred towards anyone, clearly I never will, but I'm not that surprised, as I've been called the hard R by Hispanic kids all the time. I mean, whites would be second in place, but they would be the first to call me that, so. And not the friendly term that everyone thinks of what they would use. But Mexicans are 50-50, letting y'all know that right now. There's some that are racist, and then there's some that are not racist, but everyone is now racist in their own way now. So it really don't even matter at this point. It's 50-50. That would not be me, though. I will tell you that much. So I'll tell you what your boy Neusxanity would have done. If I had to take the route of being hated in that school for the rest of the year, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being known as the guy that really defended himself from the most popular, nicest student in school because she was such an angel and she helped people with cancer or something like that, when damn well she didn't do anything like that. So what I wouldn't have done is made it clear to her that it's not going to happen in your favor. You pull me once, you pull me twice, I'm swinging on you. The elbow comes out so fast, it's not even funny. I'm not going to explain too much, but you can use your imagination to where you can understand what might go down. I understand if some of you guys in the comment section be like, you're a VTuber, how can you fight? That's totally understandable. In fact, I like you to underestimate my abilities. In fact, I like it when you underestimate me. That makes me a little bit more confident in my abilities. So please, go ahead. Assume what you want. I won't say a damn thing. Use your imagination of what would have gone down. All I can say is I got experience. I know what I would do. What would transpire would not be pretty for her. Then if her friends come in, they won't be too fast enough, because the moment they throw the first jab, or at least, well, I'm not going to consider their hits a jab. I'm going to consider it a wild swing. I'm going to drop you. And then whatever goes on from that point on, I know I'm going to have a bruised lip. I know I'm going to be damaged in the process. I am not John Wick. I am not some fictional superhero that can literally take on everything without any damage. I'm not a ninja. I'm not someone who can jump into the sky and then just start literally laying down on them and just beating the crap out of them. That's not me. I'm human. I am human, so I'm able to deal with the pain, but at the same time, I'm not going to come out unscathed. I'm definitely going to get some wounds. I'm definitely going to get my face piled in. Probably a black eye. Probably a bruised nose, a broken nose. Who knows? But I'm not going to act like I'm invincible now. Those who want to act like they're invincible in the comment section and say that they're really going to be able to survive that, go ahead. I'm not going to fight you on that. Go ahead. I can't really win with someone who believes they're John Wick. So, yeah. Guys, once again, probably the third time, fourth time, I don't care. There needs to be a law for autistic people's safety. This type of stuff that goes on in the Snapchats, the Instagrams, the group chats, posting these violent, brutal, attacking videos, this is the most underrated crime in history. Autistic people are the most underrated crime in history, as in, like, they're getting attacked, and that's more underrated than pedophiles xenophobia, anti-Semitism, racism, homophobia, you name it. People with disabilities is the most underrated crime on planet Earth, and it needs to be handled. Note that these guys probably all are in a group chat planning, thinking about how they want to hurt him. So imagine that. Listen, guys. I hope you all have a good one. And just always keep in mind what I said. One day this is going to stop. It's going to permanently stop, and people are going to get charged and going to jail for it. And I hope it happens. Peace.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Otako Uraraka, and you